What is going on, YouTube? It is Toddy B back again here, ripping lips. So a little bit of a lull here with videos lately. Just kind of wanted to bring you something a little bit different. Today's video is going to be kind of a little bit of a couple things here going on. So just got back from fishing with Trunky. Didn't take the camera with me today. I actually didn't even know if I was going to be able to fish, just because if you're in eastern Pennsylvania, actually I take that back. If you're anywhere around this area, Pennsylvania, Jersey, Maryland, if you know what's going on weather-wise, you know what's going on. So that's, you know. So didn't take the camera with us. We fished for a little while. We tried two different spots. Fishing was not that good at all. I had one brown trout, that was probably about 20 inches, follow my Senko in, so that was kind of the only excitement. So I just got home. First thing I want to talk about in this video real quick, it's a recent purchase. If you follow us on Instagram, you probably saw the picture. I'm not going to do a full review on it, just let's take a look.
7 minutes till boat launch. 7 minutes. You got him?
Yep.
Scoop him, get out of there. Get him. There you go, right there.
Alright, so this is what I wanted to show you guys here. So this is my new purchase. I got it a couple weeks ago. If you follow us on Instagram, you saw me post a picture of it. There is going to be a review coming soon. This is not going to be the full review because I feel like I'm cutting you guys short if I do a full review now. I only used it one time. Me and Trunky went out fishing probably about 2 weeks ago. Same thing. We're kind of in that lull right now where ice fishing is kind of dead, but regular fishing is just not there yet. Not in the bodies of water that are local. Haven't gotten a boat out. That comes basically normally right after trout season opens, and the boat will come out. But so we're kind of in that lull right now. I took this out one time and fished with it. I'm going to tell you right now, just kind of a first impressions. If you're thinking about buying one of these Fate, the new Fate black rods, obviously, you know, you can't mistake in this. Obviously, you see the color, you know what it is, right? So this rod, I used it one time. I put a Cast King Royal Legend on here. I did do a review on this reel, an unboxing and a quick review here. So if you haven't seen that, check that video out. I'll actually throw the link in the description here for the reel. So what the heck is on there? Anyway, so just a quick first impression. If you can see, I just got a new rod sock for it. To match the rod. eBay, $2 on eBay. Can't beat it. So it matches the rod perfectly. Anyway, so real quick, I got the 7.4 heavy 14 to 25 pound test line. It goes 3/8 to 1.5 ounces. The reason why I got it, I wanted a heavier bait caster for flipping and, you know, heavier Texas rig weights, just heavier baits in general, basically. But I wanted a lighter rod. The only other heavy bait caster I have, it's a 2-ounce Quantum PT edition. I got a while ago. It's just bulky. You know, it's a nice rod, but it gets a little bit like tiresome fishing with it for long periods of time. I can tell you right now, I used this rod. I fished with it for, like I said, probably about 2 hours. It wasn't like an all-day affair, but probably about 2 hours. And it was really comfortable to fish with. Sensitivity-wise, even though I didn't catch anything, I was throwing kind of around brush, and I could feel the weight hitting off. So sensitivity is definitely there. Comfort of fishing with it is definitely there. So if you're looking to buy one, I got this at Dick's. I had a $20 off 100 coupon, and basically what I did, just bought 2 packs of Pit Bosses that I wanted. Got the rod basically for $80. Awesome freaking rod for the money. Like I said, full review will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So that's going to be it for this rod for now. I'm going to put this away. What I do want to do, I have a mystery bag that my dad gave me. He's been going through all of his fishing stuff. He's got a tackle shop basically downstairs. He basically filled up this shopping bag full of baits for me. Haven't looked at them yet. You guys are going to look at them with me. So I'm going to turn this off, put this back in the rack. Let's go check it out. We're going to pop inside here. All right, peeps, we are inside now. Change location. As you can see sitting right next to me, this is the bag that I was talking about, okay? Just a giant sack of baits. I have no idea what's in here. Obviously, I can see there's 3X lures in here, but I did not go through this. What I'm going to do real quick is a little something different, because I haven't really joined on to that mystery tackle box bandwagon yet with everybody else. So I'm going to kind of do a little bit different version. This is kind of like a little mini Christmas to us fishermen here. I'm going to do a mystery unbagging here. I have no idea what's in these baits. Once again, my dad has gone through his fishing stuff over the last month or so, and he just filled up a huge bag worth of stuff for me. So I'm not going to play around too much anymore. Let's pop into here. Like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole bag. There's so much stuff in here. I'm going to pick out a couple random packs and kind of things that I find interesting. We'll kind of talk about them a little bit. While we're going through here, if you see anything that you like, give it a thumbs up on there. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Let's dig on in here. Let's see what we got. Of course, it's like triple knotted. Okay, so let's see. Let's see here. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every single thing, so I'm just going to kind of pick through here. These are nice right here. This is a nice thing. Power bait, reel sticks, power minnows. Those could come in handy for fishing the river. You know, obviously bass too. They come with 2 little ball jig heads. That's actually going to be really nice. I don't really have anything specifically like that, so thank you for that. Let's see what we got in here. These guys, same thing. These kind of little swim baits. They're called seismic grubs, so I guess they're considered more of a grub by Kalen. Yeah, it resembles a little swim bait. So those could be nice to use. You know, smaller profile. He gave me 2 colors there. He got like a smoke and then a chartreuse. So that's pretty nice. These I could definitely see myself using. You guys know, obviously watching the channel, you guys know how much I like Senko fishing. Most bass fishermen do. Freaking fuzz floating around. So right here there's, I don't know if you can see that very well. These are the Zoom fluke sticks. So it's basically like I believe they're probably like a 6-inch Senko, but then they got a fork tail on the back end. So those will be really nice. Watermelon, can't really go wrong. Let's see what else is in here. Ooh, let's see. We got some nice trick worms. These are summer crawl, so it's kind of like a pumpkin chartreuse laminate color. That's obviously no brainer. That'll work. Let's see. He gave me some thumping dingers. I do have 1 pack of these and a baby bass. I've used them. Actually, if you go back and watch, I forget the title of it. It's when we were up at Keene Lake camping. Pocono fishing, I think the video is. I can also copy that link down below if you have not seen that. I actually used these up there and caught bass and had pretty good success on them. It's basically just like a Senko, a little bit thinner profile, but it's got a thumping tail on the back end. So those work really good. Let's see, more trick worms. Let's see, the Gonzo grubs. I haven't seen these in a while, but these work really good. Just a double tail skirted grub by Yum. Those are obviously really good. Kanami, same style, but Kanami. Those are good as just on a Texas rig, or you can pop them on a jig if you really want. Use it as a trailer. Let's see here. Lots of rubber worms. We used to be like hardcore into just straight worm fishing. Ribbon tail rubber worms used to be kind of our go-to bait. And it sounds so generic, but it's like the The only thing I wouldn't do with it is weightless. Everything else, you could Texas rig it, you could drop shot them, you could split shot them, you can Carolina rig them. There's so many different ways you can use a ribbon tail worm, and so many different ways to work the worm, because it does a lot of the work for you. So it's so versatile. It's such a generic bait that I think gets overlooked at times. I think sometimes we overthink stuff, but the ribbon tail worm is still probably one of the best bass baits. I just don't think it gets fished as much. So a ton of those in here. Ooh yeah, buddy. We got the 12-inch. Actually, speaking of ribbon tail worms, look at this guy. Look at that freaking beast of a worm. The 12-inch old monster. That guy will be specifically used for big boys. That I usually throw down at Ranger Lake. That's a good pack. Oh, let's see. Oh, we got some actual young dingers. Little melon pie action. That's watermelon chartreuse laminate. Excellent color. God, there's so many freaking baits in here. It's ridiculous. I've never seen these. Mr. Twister. What are they called? Pocket Phenoms. I have no idea what they are. They look good. Good color. Sure, we'll use them. Why not? And a lot of this is Senkos and rubber worms, so I'm not going to go through every single pack here. Like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing it. I've seen these baits, but this is the first time I'm seeing what he gave me. You know, when I first looked at the bag, I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know, this is going to be B-rated baits, you know, recycled goods that he gave me. But I you know, there's quality stuff in here. Actually, I think every single bait that I've seen in this bag will work, and actually work well. And a lot of this stuff is what I already fish with. Me and him are pretty similar. My dad, you know, obviously taught me a lot about fishing, so we fish with a lot of the same baits. I might be slightly better than he is at fishing. I'm just kidding, but you get the gist. But yeah, I'm gonna hold on if you want to see this. So right here's there's the baits I pulled out of the bag, and right there, look at all those baits in there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that big, luscious bag of baits. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I just want to kind of hop on, do something a little bit different. I am thinking about doing a live video, whether that be on Instagram or YouTube here coming up in the near future. So if you guys want to see something like that, let me know in the comment section below here. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe. We appreciate all the support. Check out the other social media. The last thing I want to kind of end with here, we're trying to build the Facebook group that we have. We have go on there, share pictures, you know, whatever, you know, post something, you know, anything. It could be anything. Post it on there. We're just trying to build that up as more of a kind of like a centralized forum for PA fishermen. So I just want to kind of throw that out there as well. But anyway, YouTube-wise, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you like this, give me the thumbs up. And then check the links down below from what I mentioned earlier. They'll be down below here if you haven't seen those. And like I said, stay tuned for a review on the old Fate rod. Once I get that out a couple more times, I'm going to do a full review on that rod, because I know a lot of people, it's an interesting rod. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this and on our channel that seen them, are interested in them, so stay tuned for a review on that. For now, I'm going to check out. I'm going to go get some food. Keep fishing, boys!